what is very important, no, what I would like to tell you, when you go around eating at the restaurants, and the waiter put your olive oil in on the table with the bread, make sure all the time, you see this one, like that, this kind of closing the tap, we cannot refill with something different or something cheaper.
So it's like a safety guarantee.
Exactly. That's what I like to that, because I don't like to cheat with my guests. If I say I'm gonna use proper olive oil, must be that one.
I never knew that was the reason, but that's brilliant. Is that just an Italian innovation? You don't find that with Spanish?
It's an Italian innovation, but now they go around also for different companies in the world, which is it must be like this. Because if I tell you I use olive oil from Sabine and then I'm gonna add something else very unpresentable, I really don't like it. And then you guys, you can recognize if you really done your waiters or your restaurant, they start to serve the right product to you. Okay, I warm up the pan. We're gonna have some garlic here. I'm gonna just crush a little bit inside. I take out some the skin of the garlic.
So where do you currently, because if you follow Carmelo on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, you've worked across the world, haven't you, in the last few years? You've been in China
Oh yeah.
Are you back in London now?
Okay, basically I always was in London. I used to work on my 3 years with a company, which I don't tell you now the name. No, otherwise it's gonna be free advertising. I don't would like to do that. But very nice company, and I used to work with them for 3 years all around the world. This company used to traveling between Europe, Morocco, Asia, China, Japan, and Singapore also. So this was very amazing, because I introduced the Italian cuisine, Mediterranean cuisine all around, which is great for me. Developing my culture. That's always I would like to explore that. So I put the pasta. I put some salt inside. Remember, put the pasta in plenty water with salt. Normally, we consider 1 liter water, 100 grams of pasta, 10 grams of salt. Then you can be sure you can have the right amount and the right balance on it. Okay. So what we got here? We got our garlic. It's frying now at the moment. I'm gonna add a little bit of basil, fresh basil. I like to work with herbs. Herbs, they give a lot of flavor all the time when we are cooking. Just chop with your hands. Don't be scary about that. Like that. Be generous with, especially when you do some tomato sauce or something what really need herbs, because herbs, they give a lot of flavors, and especially fresh herbs. Instead, if you don't have fresh herbs, you can buy also some dry herbs. But in this case, like a tomato, you can buy something oregano, which is nice with the tomato. Not all of them, they go well with the ingredients. Depends what you're cooking. So the girls, they cut for me the toppedino very gently. Don't brown your garlic, because when you brown your garlic, the after taste is very, very bad, very bitter. So we fry the tomato.
That's a wonderful sight.
So that's and what is nice, this tomato is on season now. So you can buy tomato all year round, but by season, they're gonna have the best flavor always. Anything you buy on season is gonna be amazing. Let me put this one on the back. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. Always I like to use sea salt. And even with the salt, with tomato, because this kind of tomato is very sweet, so you need to have a little bit of extra salt. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of black pepper. If you prefer more spicy, even chili, fresh chili, why not? This is your test. Spices become essential if your test requests a little more.
Now you were, like we said, you were in China a while ago. The Chinese have really like jumped on board with Italian food, haven't they? They're obsessed with Italian food at the moment.
Oh yes, they are, because end of the day, you know, China is a great country, great culture, but unfortunately, you know, the smoke and all this pollution is not very healthy for the producer.
Right.
So they really don't produce a lot of vegetables or let's say so technical product, no. Which is that's why all the time they really lower that. Because we got in Europe, especially in Italy, this kind of clima and terroir. I use this French word, but it's very important.
Yeah.
So they give the flavor for everything. And
So we're having to import a lot of stuff over then from Italy to China.
yes,
Ingredients and everything.
they import a lot. They import a lot. They love the Italian culture, and years after years, also that the Chinese they import more particular product. Because like in the past, even in United Kingdom, the British people used to traveling. Now they know the difference, and we import them more. That's why we come Italians here.
Yeah.
Because people really request for that product. And the chef, which is on my last 5 years, I was promoting something like a really authentic and part of the region. And we're promoting regional cuisine. On my last project here in London was this place which I took a typical dish from Rome. And that's I enjoy my time. Let me just try a little bit. 1 minute.
1 minute? Brilliant.
1 minute to be ready. So, just to recap. Here we go. A beautiful olive oil. A little bit, so olive oil from Sabina. Garlic. And tomato. Basil. Very simple. I think everybody they can do it. Sea salt, black pepper, nothing else. Last touch, because it's important, last touch always. I need to add a little bit of water from the pasta. So to create this emotion, this sauce.
And that really will draw a lot of those kind of juices out and give you that kind of
Exactly. That's
creamy kind of consistency.
creamy without adding any cream.
Oh no, we don't like cream on this stage, do we?
No,
Not
that's,
at all.
not at all.
Not in pasta.
Even if in Italy we produce a very good cream, especially on the North Italy, but it's not the case today.
Thank God.
That's
So that's
Okay.
a very quick, simple sauce.
very exactly. At the same time, you cook the pasta, you do the sauce. Now 10 minutes after you finish your job, now busy time, go home, you prepare something very very beautiful. You can, your partner can enjoy it. You can have only best compliment for that. The girls went around with the salami and the charcuterie or the cheese, which is we much before, and the girls forgot also this one, which is a part of the aperitivo. Well, so I would like to give a little bit more tasty at the same time. I'm gonna finish this one. Okay, let me just take some.
If anybody has any questions for Carmelo, if you just put your hand
Yeah,
up,
please do it.
and we can kind of field that to him.
So, what I will do, just drain the pasta from the water and add to the sauce.
So do you have any new projects coming up?
I have a few new projects, actually 2 new projects, which is one is a nice, let's say street food, because on the last 5 years, especially in London, we discovered people that are very passionate for street food.
Right.
And that's we create in southwest London a shop which I will do some panini with fish tartare proper come from Sicily, and spritzeria, which is a spritz, Aperol spritz, and some particular spritz cocktails on it. And this is something very, very small, I say, for me. Also, I got something on my mind with a new project, which I will start. I already started, and we're gonna open by end of the month officially. And it's a Mediterranean concept,
Right.
with a beautiful fusion menu. It's part of the Mediterranean, and also because my 3 years in working around Asia, I did some typical Italian salad, maybe with some fusion with the Japanese dressing or something.
Right.
To have something more posh and modern on it. But definitely that's gonna be in my fab, and that's all. That's what we're gonna do.
So lots of things coming up in that.
Opening is not really easy all the time. So I did two versions. One version I toasted together pasta and sauce. Let me add more flavors because I put the basil first when we cook the garlic and the tomato, and then I'm gonna give some rich freshness right now, adding more basil inside.
So this is just bringing back that aromatic kind of.
Oh yes,
flavor.
that's what the end of the day is the taste comes from that. The sweetness, the herbs, sweetness of the tomato. This is ready. Or we can go with the traditional classic way. So I'm gonna flatten over here, and then we're gonna add the sauce on top. Thank you.
So right after Carmelo, we are very lucky again to have Danilo Cortellini from the embassy. So Danilo's going to be doing a demonstration for us. We're going to finish the day with Enzo Olivieri, another Sicilian chef. So pace yourself. When you eat it, Welcome Italia, it's a marathon, not a race. There will be more food to eat as the afternoon goes on. But this has been an incredible demonstration from Carmelo today. Do follow Carmelo on Instagram and Twitter. It's
Please do it.
Carmelo Carnevale.
Carmelo, yes, Carmelo Carnevale.
Yep.
On Instagram and Chef Carnevale on Twitter. Then you are more than welcome. Be very happy on it if you do it.
There's a lot of inspiration, I think, from your
that's
social media.
You know, I like to cook, and definitely I like to eat.
Well, I think that's important, isn't it, when you're cooking?
So okay, let me finish this one so everybody can see it. We put the pasta on it, on the plate, big plate. You can sharing plate, serving plate, middle of the table. Pasta, olive oil, because the fragrance of the olive oil is important. Choose your olive oil with a nice fruity and a little bit of spiciness of oil. Then we got this sauce. We add over here, and I will topping the pasta. Let me take out the garlic. The idea to put also the whole garlic, which is sometimes people they don't like to see piece of garlic around, which is now we got only the flavor, and that's all. Sometimes we say in the kitchen, especially on the Italian kitchen, if you know to do a very good pasta with tomato sauce, you can be a great chef. I hope you're gonna enjoy this one. I just put a little bit of black pepper, and I will topping with some of the ricotta on it. So it's very fresh. You can have this one also if you do nice buffet, or maybe like a pasta salad, which is you can cook your pasta the day before, and do also the sauce the day before, and the last time just add your ricotta cheese on it. Let me garnish with that, with the more basil, and
so we will try and get around and feed everyone.
Yeah, the girls now they're gonna help me to do some dishes, and this is our rigatoni with torpeddino tomato and fresh ricotta topped with basil and Sabina olive oil.
Let's show our
That's all.
appreciation for Carmelo. What a fantastic plate of pasta.